What's up, y'all, man? Welcome to Facts at 100%. I'm gonna just do a quick video. This is just gonna be a quick video. This is gonna be a comment. I'm about to answer a comment, so I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it quick. So, um, people, I did a video. Uh, I did a video, and what I have to realize is that I have been a beacon for men for many years. I have been that. I have been telling individuals how to go about navigating yourself through a relationship, and it may throw individuals into a quagmire when they see me doing a video with a woman. So I'm going to get comments like this, and I appreciate the comments, y'all, so definitely keep them coming. So I did a video, his and hers is at it again. And my man, Lord Drag, been a fan of mine for years. Lord Drag says that he have concerns over men being basically used by women and being nothing but resources to women. So basically what he asked the question, he said, I'm just a little bit iffy about the fact that women are constantly using men. Here's why I disagree with that 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. There's no percentage in me that believes that a woman could ever use a man. Not one. Here's some facts at 100%. People, I went on probably 4 dates this year. No woman ever seen any of my BMWs. Not one. I went on 4 dates this year. I have a pair of $800 glasses, a pair of $700 glasses, $600 glasses, and $500. They never seen them. I went on 4 dates this year. I have a $6,000 Patek Philippe watch. No woman has ever seen it. I have driven a woman in my car twice this year, besides she cakes. The 2 dates that I went on, we went on dates in my Toyota Prius. I did not have my Corolla at the time. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is Son Mix-a-Lot had a lyric in Baby Got Back. And he said, use me, you ain't that average groupie. I'm out for dancing, I'm romancing. But why did he say, use me, you ain't that average groupie? Let me tell you something about us men. I just don't do it, but I'm saying us men. When we got a BMW 740, we always want to put it in the way of a woman's eyes. When we got all this nice stuff, we always want to put it in the way of a woman. And because of that, you are using what you have to get the woman. It's your worm on a hook perspective. Because check this out. If you get to the point where you're saying that a woman used you, a woman suckered you, et cetera, that's your fault. Because here's what I'm going to say. People, I've done over 20,000 videos. When was the last time you heard me say a woman used me? When? When was the last time? Let's be clear about something. The relationship that you're in was the protocol that you put in place for your woman. Let me give you an example of what I'm telling you about right now. People, I have heard women say about all the stuff that they did for their man. And I'm saying to myself, and a red flag of the fact that you was dating a boy didn't go off in your head. I have heard women say, I have done a lot of pleasurable things for a man. And I'm not talking sex. I'm talking, I have brought him a pair of Jordans. I have done this for him. I've heard a lot of women say that. And I'm saying, and the fact that you did that for him, a red light didn't go off in your head. So let me break something down to you. I don't need a woman. And then on the flip side of that, I have heard a lot of you men. Yeah, you did. I helped that with a rent. So you helped her with her rent. So you helped her with her day-to-day, her month-to-month necessities. Is that what you did? I bet she tucked it up under I need an emergency dinner. Let me tell you how the conversation went. Hello? Dag, D-Mug, man, they cut my hours this week. They cut my hours this week. Dag, I need it. Man, I'm going to be short on my rent. Dag, how much you need? Did the conversation go like that? It didn't? Okay. All right. Didn't go like that? Okay. All right. Didn't go like that? Okay, let's scratch that. Did you get These motherfuckers bugging. I told them I was gonna have did the conversation go like this? These fuckers bugging. I told them I was gonna have the rent. I was just gonna be a little late. They told me about taking me to court. That B in the office is bugging. That B don't like me anyway. And then you came in there and said, well, what's up? Oh, you need help? Right. People, I'm gonna tell y'all something about that word emergency. Your month-to-month necessities are never an emergency. You should not say, oh, I need help paying the rent. It's an emergency. Emergency are things that just popped up out of the blue and you didn't expect them coming, all right? But let me just keep on going. People, what I see in a lot of relationships is pleasure and trying to patch somebody. So let me go with the pleasure. I want a Fendi bag. That's what a woman would say. That's nice. Let me take you to an actual. So I was talking to a woman earlier this year, and I showed her a pair of my Persols, and she was like, "Oh, those are nice. I never seen those. What are those?" So I sent her the article on them, and it was like, "Oh, damn, them things cost $500, right? $700 the Persols. Yeah, the Gucci's was $5, nonetheless." So check this out. Then she sent me a picture. She sent me a picture of some glasses that would cost $2,000. She said, these are the ones that I want. Now, I kind of looked at that as two ways, as, oh, she's trying to say she want me to buy them, or the fact that she's really getting them. So the way I answered that is, so those are your next pair? Yeah. So what ones do you have now? Because I don't own a $2,000 pair of glasses. I'm working my way up to them. I seen a pair of Ritters and them are just hot. Nonetheless, they $1,300. I'm getting a pair of those. But how are you jumping up to a pair of $2,000 frames and you don't even got a $100 pair of frames? See, the average individual will allow that to fly. I'm not allowing that to fly. I'm not letting nobody tell me that they're into something that that they want help. They want me to help them with something that they ain't never had or into. So we're talking about men being used as resources. Let's get back on that. I'm drifting. So let me tell you about me. I'm 51 years old. Let me tell you what has never happened, nor will it ever happen. I'm not letting no woman talk to me about pleasure. Because here's the deal. I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for somebody to build with. That is my theme and will always be my theme. If you didn't meet a woman that you were just getting that nut, then how did your relationship veer off where you ended up helping her to the point where you were being used? You see, I never was in a relationship and it veered off. Here's what I mean. I'm looking for a wife and always was looking for a wife, somebody to build with. Okay. If you allow a woman to talk to you about pleasure, y'all execute pleasure, and then y'all off on the next thing, then you need to blame yourself. Because here's how it works with me. People, I had 3 properties in my 20s. One of my properties was paying for all 3 of them. That's what I want to get back to. That's what I want to build to. If there's at any point in time I deviate from that, then I need to just blame myself. Here's what I mean. I want a woman to build with. If you're in a relationship with a woman and she's talking to you 5 times about getting her a $2,000 Fendi bag and that bag is executed, then here's what you need to do. You need to change either y'all conversation or you need to change the woman. Because I'm not deviating. Because when you establish if you keep your relationship based on what you want, you will never feel used. Every woman that comes into my life will understand we don't do that pleasure shit. We build first. Because my 850 that's sitting in my driveway right now, I didn't buy that. When I sold my house to my attorney, brother, it paid for that. You see, I believe in putting things in life that pays for your life. I don't believe in sitting up in the cut. That 850 and those $800 Cazal glasses, a real estate transaction paid for those. Yeah, a real estate transaction paid for those. That's how it works. That's how it works with me. That's how it works. I'm not doing, if I'm working a 9 to 5, I'm not working a 9 to 5 to pay for no $2,000 bag. I'm going to put an investment in place, and that investment is going to pay for it. And I want to be clear about something. Your 401k and your retirement account do not count. I'm talking something that's putting cash in your hand every fucking 30 days, like real estate. My perspective and my thing now is real estate. I'm looking to refinance this house so I can get my VA certificate back. So now I'm going to go buy a rental property. And guess what that rental property is going to do? That rental property is going to pay for this house and that house. That's how that works. And then I'm falling back in the cut saying, now the money that I make is 100% leisure. If you allow the conversation of you and your woman to go from, I want a woman in my life that's going to have my back, to, I got a woman in my life that I'm paying for her life and she's coming up short. How you going to blame women for that? How you going to blame women for that? How you going to blame women for that? Explain to me how, under the video, how are you going to blame women for that? Ain't no woman ever used me. And guess what? Ain't no woman ever going to use me. I have a perspective of what I want in a relationship. I'm not deviating from that. Once again, if you say that this is something you want in a relationship, and you find a woman and y'all have 5 conversations on something that you don't want, that's your fault. I want a woman I can build with. If we have 5 conversations based on the fact that she wants a Mercedes-Benz, I need to either change the conversation or change the woman I'm dealing with. That's how that works. Because honestly, I am only repeating something that I did in my life before. When I had 3 properties and that one property on Morris Street was paying for all things, my life was straight good. And then I went through this nonsense with Atia LaShawn Bradley, and it threw me off my axis. And life haven't been the same for me, so I'm making sure I get back to that. The only thing is, I just did it in a different order. I brought a 2-family first, and then I brought the 1 family, then I brought the 1 family. So just understand that. A lot of you men out there blaming women for something that you allowed. You got a woman using you. You got a woman that got 5 kids and all that shit I done did for her and her kids, and she gonna turn around and do this to me. Who you blaming that on? Where they do that at? Don't blame the woman for putting a dildo up your anal cavity. Don't blame a woman for that. Don't blame the woman because you said, I want a ride or die chick. You know, I want a chick that we can build together. And the only thing she talked about is wanting a Fendi bag and a Mercedes. And then y'all get into an argument and she hit you with, I'm giving you all this, I'm sucking your balls and everything. A bitch can't get a Mercedes. Dag. No, we put something in place to pay for it. White people just don't do that. White people don't do this thing where they go on all these excursions. They don't do nothing. They put things in place. We make no excuses as to why they get out of order with it. And that's what I'm on. And those, my friends, are facts at 100%. Check you guys on the next one. Later, y'all.